Hi everyone, today I'm going to show you how to use the Wealthsimple app for beginners. I'm going to use the mobile app to sign up and to show you how to buy, sell, and trade. I've already shown the desktop version for my RSP investing, but I feel you get more, no, you actually do get more features and everything is available to you for the app. So I'm going to show you how to do that here. So you're going to go into the App Store. When you type in Wealthsimple, for some reason I'm getting Webull at the top. We're going to open this one. Wealthsimple app, and you're going to sign up with your email, then your phone number, and they will ask for your SIN number, and you're going to use two-factor authentication. What's the word? So they are trustworthy. I've gotten a few messages from before, like, hey, they're asking for my SIN, they're asking for all this information. They have to register with the CRA. You get tax slips from Wealthsimple. So I'm going to log in now, and I'll show you I'll show you the home screen and basically what to do. All right, so they're sending me a code. Right when you log in, you'll see I have $48,000 invested, and this is in my RSP, which I've made in separate videos and I'll link somewhere, but this will be just separate, something purely for beginners. Right now it's Sunday, and I hope I can actually buy or sell, or at least just show you how to transfer in money to see how it works. I can't buy or sell, but I can show you how to put in an order. So right off the top, you have 4 buttons at the bottom. This is the home screen. You can see your portfolio from 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, 1 year, and then all time. And if you go into your holdings, you can view all. It shows that I have crypto. It shows that I have Ethereum here, but I actually don't own any, so I don't really understand. And then you scroll down and you can see your accounts. Right now I have an RSP. I have a deleted one from a previous investment. Right now it says I have a non-registered minus 100%. This is a glitch. I withdrew money from here. I was using it for a video, so I withdrew money. I didn't lose 100%. I just took out money, which doesn't make sense. I have $5 in crypto, and I guess that's the Ethereum we saw up here for my holdings. And I have 0 in savings. But for beginners, you're gonna click on add an account. You can transfer an account to Wealthsimple. Let's say if you're using Questrade and you don't like it, or if you're using TD Bank, you can transfer an account, and if you transfer more than $15,000, they will cover the withdrawal fees for you. And I think for Wealthsimple, and even for TD, when I transferred in, it was $125, so they covered the fees for me. When you click here, you can select your institution. Again, I mentioned like Questrade or Wealthsimple. You put in your information, and they will pull the account for you, which is great. So let's go back. Let's say if you don't have anything and it's completely brand new, when you click add an account, you can open new account, and it'll ask you, what do you want to open? For any beginner investors, I do recommend tax sheltered first. So I would go tax-free savings account or RSP. I wouldn't go non-registered unless you max out these first 2. If you want, you could open a cash account, which is like a savings account, and it earns some interest. Also, I do recommend opening a first home savings account if you're looking to, let's say, make 8,000 in RSP or TFSA investments. I made a separate video explaining what that is. I wouldn't recommend any of these for beginners, RESP, Lira, RIF, or LIF. I wouldn't open any of these. I would focus on the TFSA or RSP. Again, here's another thing. When you open an account, it'll ask you, do you want to start trading or choose a portfolio? I wouldn't do the alternative investments yet. The managed portfolios is when they invest for you. It's a robo-advisor. I've made previous videos on that in my RSP, so I won't discuss it here. They charge 0.5% per year, which is not bad, but I'm gonna briefly explain the trading one. This is when you wanna buy and sell for yourself. You can open an account, asks you an agreement, so I'll just say, okay, all good. Stock lending, all good. Now, need to add money into my account. The issue is I've already maxed out my TFSA, so I won't be adding another one, but you can move an existing, which is fine. That doesn't count as a withdrawal and a deposit, or you can make an instant deposit here. And it's asking what account I want to deposit to, but I am going to skip this for now. So I showed you just on the home page, you click add an account, and that's where you go from there. Right here is where you have like a watch list if you want to track something. So I was tracking Bitcoin, Ethereum, Dogecoin, I guess. So I guess I was only tracking crypto. You can add or remove by clicking here. Let's say I'm not interested in Cardano, so I'll just remove that one. I'm not interested in Doge, so I can remove that one as well. And going down here, they're just giving you more information. Get a 1% match, fixed mortgage, stake and earn your crypto. So that's just the home page. Now I'm going to go into the search function, the next one here. This might be overwhelming at first. They have their podcast and like their articles at the top called Too Long Didn't Read. Over here, they have a few prompts you could do: stocks, ETFs, crypto, or options. This is just giving you the most active stocks to see the most frequently traded. This is the last trading day, so that'd be Friday. It shows you the top gainers, the ones that went up the most in a day, and then the top losers, the ones that decreased. It goes on to ETFs, which is what I recommend for you to invest. It goes on to crypto as well. You know what? It says I have some crypto here, so I'm wondering if I could sell it. So let me try showing you how to sell it. It gives you some prompts asking you, do you understand how to use crypto? Like, what's your experience level? So I'll show you now. So let's say here, available to trade 0. Trade, why does it say I have $5 at the top? So let's say here, holdings, trade, and I want to sell Ethereum. Now it's asking me, hey, we're going to ask you a few questions. How much experience do you have? I'll say 3 to 5 years. Do you use other products or services to trade and invest on your own? I'm going to say yes for cryptocurrencies. I'm willing to, how much of your investment are you willing to lose? Crypto is more on the risky side, so I'll say I'm willing to lose my entire investment. And then, what's your household income? This doesn't really matter. Let's say $1 million. Well, oh my God, what is it asking me? 2.5 million. What's the value? Okay. It's asking me to sign my life away. Interesting. 0 debt. How do you plan to use this account? I feel like I've already answered these. You're all set. Great. Ethereum, trade, sell. I understand. It's weird. It's not letting me sell anything. It says I have $5 right at the top. Maybe it's too little to trade, which I guess is fine. But those are just examples of questions you have to do. So I'm glad I did it here, even though I've done it before. So it might just be a glitch. Now, let's say you want to buy an Apple stock. So we'll type, when you're on the home page, you'll click on the search function. We'll type Apple at the top. And then you'll click on the very first one. Notice how it says options. You won't be doing options yet. If you're watching this, you're a beginner, you shouldn't be doing options. Let's say you just want to buy. It gives you the current stock price. And it gives you, let's say, the performance over the past 3 months. The dotted line is the starting price of the graph you just chose. So if I highlight it, and it'll show me the growth from when I selected the last 3 months, the last year, the last 5 years, it shows me the growth. You see 340% there, which is great. It gives you some more basic information here. And it also has a little prompt about options, but I'm going to just get that out of the way. You can buy one time, or you can buy recurring investments. Like in some of my videos, I say you should invest every 2 weeks or every month if you can. So you can set up a recurring purchase for Apple. That was my alarm clock. Now, with Apple, what is interesting, see how you could set recurring? You could change it to one time as well. But let me just go back, that was too much. It gives you some news, which is probably not interesting for you. It gives you information about the company. And I think that's it. So let's say right now we want to press buy. Now, what do you want to do? Stocks or options? If you're watching this, you should do stocks. I don't think this is a beginner video. You shouldn't do options yet, but I have separate options videos to watch me trade if you're interested. So we'll click stocks. Now, Apple is registered for fractional shares. That means if you don't have $229 US to buy one Apple share, you can buy a fraction of a share. You see here, this is one. You see the amount 224, but let's say I don't have and I want to buy half a share. No. Half a share, $112. If I want to buy 0.1 of a share, $22. So just because you don't have the 229 USD doesn't mean you can't afford it. And here, what I like, it'll say review. So it'll give you the information you need. One issue with Wealthsimple is that they don't have US dollar accounts. So you see here how it was $22 US. When you click review, it's $31 Canadian. The issue with Wealthsimple is that they charge a 1.5% fee to convert. Maybe just because it's a new company. Well, it's not really new anymore, but I hope that goes away because that is overly punitive, I think. And you notice how I don't have enough money? It's prompting me at the bottom to deposit $31 CAD. And this will be linked to my bank account, which it already is, but I'm not gonna do that now because the market is closed. I won't be able to purchase anyways, but I just wanna show you a few things. You see at the top right where it says market, it's prompting you on what type of order you wanna do. You have market, limit, stop limit, recurring. If you want to do recurring shares, like you wanna buy one Apple share every month, you can do so. We'll click here. Oh, right now it's saying my frequency is weekly, so we can do monthly if you want, which is great. We're gonna click back on recurring. Everyone watching this video should do market. Market means the current price available right now, the lowest possible available price. Limit means you choose the price you wanna pay. If you don't like the price, you could choose it like 1% lower, 2% lower. You're not day trading. You don't know what price it's worth or what it's valued at. I don't think this limit or stop limit is for anyone watching this video. It doesn't matter if you want it 5 cents lower. What if you never buy it? What if it never hits that price? If you made the decision to buy an Apple stock, you should just fill market and just get it filled right away. Don't try to get 5 cents off because it might not fill. And to be honest, at this point, you don't know what you're doing. So we'll just choose market here. And if you want, let's say you're not listening to me, you want to choose a limit, you can choose the price. Limit price, 200. It won't fill. All right, so let's go back. So you decided to purchase. Here, the next prompt, so we just clicked on the search one. So we can go to this one. This is move, I guess the move prompt. So you can deposit money, you can transfer, you can withdraw. You can have an automated deposit, which is what I have. So if we click on my automation, so let's say it should say 400 every 2 weeks. So if I click here, auto stake, recurring investments, auto deposits, I should have this, there we go. So I set this up to go into my managed portfolio. So not this version, I set up one where it goes into the robo-advisors, $400 every 2 weeks. You can auto stake. This is for your crypto, 2.3% per year, which is not that much. You can set up recurring investments. So set up dividend reinvestments. So instead of having the cash from some of your dividends, you could reinvest it, which is highly recommended. Oh, look at this. So you could turn it on. Nice. Dividend reinvestments turned on. Great. And then we'll go here. Turned on. Perfect. Finally, let's look at the very end. What is this? Maybe my account. Oh, this is my activity. So this is basically telling me everything that's gone on in my account. So you see the auto deposit has gone in, and then it tells me with that $400, what has happened in my account. But again, I don't have, this is like automatic, so I'm not the one personally doing this. So you could see any pending orders you have, which I don't have any, which is Apple. You have any orders, any transfers, I'm not transferring anything, any deposits. So let's say what I've done. So this is showing my deposits over the past few months. I should have $5,000 in here somewhere too. Yeah, so I have $5,000 in there. So I think this is the gist of how the app works. If you want to buy a few more stocks, but you don't know the ticker, you could just type NVIDIA. Just do anything Nancy Pelosi's doing. You can buy NVIDIA. This is 117 US dollars. You can also do, what's a Canadian one? Let's say XIU, the top 60. So this is a Canadian one. Let me show you. Oh, do you notice on the top right how there's the star? This is how you add it to your watch list. I showed you that a little earlier. And this you can also set up a notification when it hits a certain price or increases or decreases by a certain percentage. So hey, let me know when it hits a certain price, and I'm thinking, let me know when it hits 30. Right now it's at 34, so you can create an alert. So you can go in and buy. Your alert is all set. We'll let you know when XIU hits 30, which is great. Let's say I want to buy this. You know, I'm not sure if this is eligible for fractional shares, but let's check. 0.1. Yeah, so I think it is. More funds needed. I need $3. You know what I'm going to do? Let's try to instantly fund now. Let's see what happens. Deposit. Funds deposited to your non-registered account. So I just deposited $3 and I have an order to buy 0.1 shares. Queue order. How funny. Order sent. Look at this. Done. Share feedback. So let me just go done. Now back in my activity tab, it should show me a pending order. So if I go here. So you see here, I just deposited $3. Pending. There we go. It's showing me my orders. I have this pending. And this will be filled on Monday. And I can also cancel it. Check this out. So if I change my mind, it didn't get filled yet, so I don't own it. Cancel order. Your order will be canceled immediately. There we go. And it should be gone. There we go. Perfect. All right. Not sure why it's still there. But in the pending, it is gone. In my transfers, is there anything in there? None. Deposits, $3. And you notice how the $3 was deposited instantly. So where is it? There we go. And it still says minus 100% all time. But even though it's the weekend, it is Sunday, it does show up right away, which is great. Save. You can also invest here. Does it tell you the amount? It doesn't really, but let me know if you have any questions. I could do a more detailed one on the desktop if you're interested, but you do get more variety and more features with the cell phone app. Thanks for watching. Let me know if you have any questions and tune into the next one.